Hey friend, I'm Tawny. I'm a missions-minded girl with a passion for ending global poverty, abolishing human trafficking, and keeping mamas with their babies. I created the Kindred Movement so that other women who are passionate about world change can connect with artisan women and men around the world and help them support their families. We are kindred spirits with the artisans who are across the globe. They are women just like us who would like to provide for their families in a dignified way. They don't want charity, they want an opportunity. We can provide that for them by partnering together to buy and share their beautiful products, and by inviting other kindred spirits to join us and create a ripple effect, a movement for change. Keep following along to learn how you can use your buying power for good. We are kindred spirits, and now we are friends. Hey friends, it's Tawny, your Trades of Hope partner here, and I'm super excited to talk about some new pieces that have arrived in my Trades of Hope shop this season. So the first pieces I want to show off, I'm going to jump right in. I am not wearing earrings on purpose because I'm going to add these earrings to my look, which you can see I'm paired here already with our La Luz necklace. I'm kind of doing a little bit of like a mermaidy look in this one. You can see my nails. I have little, well, you can't see them in the details here, but my nails have mermaids on them and little starfish and stuff like that. And I thought that these really pretty yellow tones and this La Luz necklace kind of pulls some greens and aquas. I thought it would go perfectly with one of the summer launch items, and that is the Mira earrings. So these earrings are made from that rattan and small mango wood beads, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in. They also have moonstones on them. So these were released in June of 2023 as part of our chapter 6 of our lookbook. We're releasing our lookbook in multiple chapters, as I've said before. And I actually got to grab a couple of these pieces. Check them out. They're so gorgeous. So they have a moonstone on the top, and then the mango wood, and then this blue, beautiful like rattan. So, or it's blue raffia, it's actually, and that is what is really in the season. So I really love these earrings, and I think they actually match my La Luz necklace perfectly. So I'm going to head over and show them to you on the website. You can see them here. They are the Mira earrings. So they are $27.95, and they're eco-friendly, fair trade statement earrings. They have a moonstone stud with a half circle embroidered with small mango wood beads and a teardrop shape that is made from blue raffia that's embroidered. These eco-friendly earrings are made with ethically sourced materials like the fast-growing mango wood, a sustainable byproduct of India's mango fruit industry, and raffia thread. And these unique artisanal earrings are handcrafted in a workshop in India that's committed to fighting child marriage and helping women become financially independent as fair trade artisans. So I really love these earrings. They're looking so beautiful. Here's a like close up of them in case you can't see them super well, but there's an even closer up so you can really see those mango wood beads and that embroidered raffia and then those moonstones. And then here is one of the artisans working on them right there. And here she is, wrapping the raffia around the shape. And then here's a bunch of our artisans working on them right there. Look how beautiful. They actually might be working on another pair of earrings as well that came out in June that you can go check on my site. So here it is. This is an artisan that I have not shared her story before. So her name is Prem Lata, and I'm going to read her story for you. She says, "My job has changed my life in a way that we have a form of income now. Apart from looking after the family, we also have something good and useful to do. It gives us some confidence and income. Having our own earnings gives us a good feeling, and I can help with the needs of my children. If I did not have work, our life would be very inactive and completely dependent on my husband. Also, I would not have awareness and confidence. Therefore, it's important that we have some work, at least a few hours a day, and have an income of our own. Thanks to Trades of Hope for giving us important work. It helps us to earn an income and become self-dependent. We believe that it is important to be self-dependent and have self-respect. We also believe that women and men are equal and should have equal opportunities. I have 2 children, and my dream is that my children should get a good education. I also dream that the work will continue so that we can have an income and do not have to ask for help from others. Through work, we are achieving our dream. So those are the beautiful Mira earrings. The next piece I want to show you is our alabaster bracelet. So right here is the alabaster bracelet. It's this beautiful cream toned bracelet made from paper beads rolled in Uganda, and then this cute little tassel on there, and I'm going to add it to my wrist. And you can see like it matches my headband perfectly. This is like a perfect summer outfit, and I just love this. This is like super light, and then I tend to be on the smaller wrist size, like I've said before, and this actually is pretty nice. It's kind of reminds you more of like a bangle, if that makes sense, because it does have a little bit of stretch, but it's not like super tight or anything. So this is a really great piece. And then that really cute little tassel on there just adds a little bit more of like a bohemian flair, I feel like. And I just love this. And this one is made by Miss Florence's group. So here's the little artisan card that comes with every piece. You can see kind of in the distance Miss Florence, but I'm going to pull up the page and then we can read the story together and you can see it in more detail. Here is the alabaster tassel bracelet on the site. It is $27.95 and it's hand rolled paper beads. It's made by women leading their families out of the slums in Uganda, and they are calling this color ivory. They're paper beads accented with an upcycled bone at the end. I didn't even realize that. At the end, there's 2 little pieces with upcycled bone and a gold tassel to make this beautiful on-trend design. Each stretch-to-fit bracelet provides safe jobs with fair wages for women in areas of extreme poverty in Uganda. And you can just see how beautiful that is, how well it pairs, it matches everything. And that's another bracelet I'm going to feature in a second. I don't have that one with me, but I'm going to show it off. And then you can really see the details, like right here are 2 little bones. And they're different shapes and sizes. Like right there, they have kind of a small and a big, which shows the artisan charm. The 2 on mine are very similarly shaped. And then here's some more pictures of it being styled. And you could do it without facing the tassel out if you don't want that. And then here is Miss Florence with our founder, Gretchen Heitzkins. And if you read the book that I mentioned, you can go in the last episode, you can learn more about Miss Florence and her time there. Gretchen, our founder's time. So here is Miss Florence and Gretchen, and here is Florence's story of hope. She says, before I started working with Trades of Hope, I used to live hand to mouth, and I was dependent on my brothers for house rent, school fees for my son, and medical bills. But that changed when I started working with Trades of Hope. I'm now self-reliant, have acquired assets like land, and constructed a house in the village. I have access to better medical care and pay my own medical bills. I'm also able to support other vulnerable relatives and people from the community. I'm stress-free and not worried about the future anymore. I never thought I'd be able to buy land and build a house, but now I have land and a house. I can now access good medical care, support other vulnerable relatives, and do other businesses like agribusiness. So I really love that. Something that's amazing about Miss Florence and her group, she's actually the leader of the group, and there are lots of other ladies that she employs as well. And she has actually adopted a lot of children, and she helps out a lot of the children in the neighborhood. They do like Bible story time with them and stuff like that. So I really love Miss Florence and her heart. Every time we have a chance to hear from Miss Florence, my heart always lights up. And you know what? I actually am going to play a little clip here on the video of Miss Florence herself talking about how much Trades of Hope has made a difference in her life. So stay tuned for this quick video.
Hi, Trades of Hope. I'm Florence. I'm so happy to speak to you this year. I'm so happy with you because of supporting so many vulnerable women. Women have managed to start even their own businesses out of this work. Women are supporting their children. They are affording medical care. Others have built their own houses. If you see this woman, Anna, here, really this lady suffered. The husband has been in jail for the last 3 years, but she had no any other job. Apart from this project here, she has been able to rebuild her house which had collapsed due to the heavy rain this time. The children are studying. They are so happy. I personally, during COVID time, I contracted COVID. My son was sick of COVID, another granddaughter, and my brother. I thought we were dying in the house. If it was not because of this money to get out of the project, we would have died because there was no way of getting money for treatment, and it was really expensive. I was able to support very many other people in the up country because of this work. They had no way because there was a lockdown. Thank you so much for partnering with us. Please continue buying our products. I love you. Bye.
I hope you love that video by Miss Florence. She's so sweet. I love her so much. She's a huge inspiration for a lot of us partners, and for me, definitely as a partner, to keep going with this amazing work and how it actually is making a big difference for women around the world. So the next one I want to show is the Indra bracelet. I don't have this bracelet on me, but since we're on bracelets, I'm going to show it off on my site. So right here is the Indra bracelet. It is $21.95, and this is a stretch bracelet handcrafted out of dusty blue resin beads and gold-plated beads, and creates a beautiful fair trade piece to wear alone or stacked with other bracelets. Try stacking this one with the alabaster tassel bracelet to double the impact. It is handcrafted in a workshop in India that's committing to fighting child marriage and helping women overcome discrimination to become financially independent. So that same group that makes the earrings, this is that same artisan group. So this one actually came about because one of our Trades of Hope partners saw a bracelet similar to it on Amazon, and she really wanted a bracelet like that. So she told our founders, we have a suggestion box where we can give our input and like things that we'd like in the company, and they actually listened and worked with this artisan group to create this really cool like stretch bangle. So that's what's in this season for sure. And then again, you can see it here styled with the earrings and the alabaster bracelet. And then it's just a really nice big chunky resin pieces and turns it into a really cool bangle. The partner that did it actually really wanted a bracelet to wear with her Apple Watch. So that's why she did that. And it works out perfectly. So I love the colors. I love that blue tone. And look how good those three look together. So I want to show off Mazmin. She is one of the artisans who makes this piece. And let me read her story. She says, I was married off at a very young age to a man from another village. This is the tradition in our village. When the girls become teenagers, they're married off by their parents for a better life. The girls have no say. Sadly, some years later, my husband deserted me, and I was left alone with my 3 children and no security or dignity. Now I'm happy that I've become independent. We have our dignity and economic security. All 3 of my children could go to school, and I'm also able to support other female artisans in my village. So I really love these pieces made by Mazmin and her group. So I love these earrings, and I love that Indra bangle. I just didn't grab it. I grabbed the pieces that I really knew people would want and love in my community, and I was on a budget. So I grabbed these ones, but I have some more to show you. So the next one I'm going to show you is exciting. I think you're going to really like it. It's been in the background of this video the whole time. And that is the Bisa tote. So this one is so popular, it sold out, and it should be back like at the time of this airing. It should be back again, just like some other pieces in our new line that I have to show you as well that sold out. So the Bisa tote is so gorgeous. This is like a really great, it's a big tote. I actually took this to the farmer's market, and I'll have to show you, I'll put a reel on the screen of me at the farmer's market walking around with it. And it was perfect size for the farmer's market. And it's this really nice, like jute, like twine feeling, but super sturdy, super great quality. And then these leather straps. And then I love that they did a magnetic closure. And then obviously the Trades of Hope logo on there. And then you can see there's the artisan card in there. But you can see like it's super big, and it matches obviously all of the tones of this line, like these blues. And it's just super perfect for the summer. So if you're looking for a good summer bag, beach bag, farmer's market bag, this is it. We still have a couple months left of the summer season. where you can enjoy this beautiful tote. So let me tell you more about it on the site. So here is the Bisa tote. It is $77.95 and it is a woven jute, dyed rope, and artisanal expertise that made the Bisa tote the perfect tote for any summer excursion. The earthy brown tones of the natural jute and leather mixed with a blue color block pattern are absolutely stunning and give this tote a modern coastal look. The ethically made Bisa tote is handcrafted in India with an unlined interior, magnetic closure, and leather shoulder straps. And every purchase provides jobs for women in with fair wages in areas of extreme poverty in India. So that's that beautiful Bisa tote. That's kind of, you can kind of see the size and compared to like her body with this one. And then look at this. This line was shot in Bali, Indonesia. So you can see that beautiful background of Bali. And here is, she's actually wearing the kimono that I'm going to share about in a little bit as well. I don't have that one with me because that also sold out. But this is a beautiful tote. And you can just see like all the amazing details. It is so gorgeous and reminds me so much of the beach. So I'm going to share the story of Rafi Khan. And she says, since becoming an artisan, a lot of stability has come into my life. It definitely gives us strength, and we can plan our coming months and not live day to day. The regular work and income has made it easy for me to send my kids to school. I dream my kids are able to go to college and finish their higher studies without any hiccups. Rafikan lives near Jaipur, a city renowned for its legendary artisanal workshops. Extreme poverty in many of the surrounding villages often results in the exploitation of vulnerable artisans, especially women, in sweatshops with unsafe workspaces, unreasonable hours, and unfair wages. Committed to empowering artisans, the workshop trained Rafi Khan in the art of leather crafting. She began as a materials cutter and can now make an entire bag from start to finish by herself. Now, Rafi Khan is able to earn a living wage in a safe and clean workspace. So I love that Bisa tote. Let me know if you love this Bisa tote as well. I know a lot of people, when I've posted about it and stuff, have added it to their wish list. So I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I possibly do, but it's so gorgeous. And it really is the perfect farmer's market tote. So let me know what you think of it. And you can go comment on my reel on Instagram if you want of me walking around the farmer's market with it this summer. So that reminded me in that one that I have another piece that I wanted to show you from this line. Okay, so I can't currently find this kimono because it's sold out at this time, but I think if you go on the site, it should be back at around this time. So this is our beautiful Atitlan kimono coming from Guatemala. And if you are interested in it and you want to learn more about it, you can head to my site and find it on the site. It should be back. It said mid-July. It should be back. So I hope that it's back in time if you really want to get your hands on it. It's very gorgeous. Like, it's nice and light and flowy, and it's handmade in Guatemala on a back strap weaving device. Like, they weave that by hand with all those colors, and they use natural dyes and things like that. So go check out the Atitlan kimono. And if you really are like, don't love those colors, you can always check out our Laguna silk kimono, which is very similar. And of course, the Atitlan is made by the same group, so it's made from the same materials, cotton and silk, and they use local plants and flowers. And then this is a Mayan tradition that they continue on doing this beautiful weaving. So you can see one of our artisans there working on it. So the cool thing about the Atitlan is that it's the lighter colors. Oh my, right here, the lighter colors with the white on blue, but then our Laguna is like the blue with some white things on there, like accents. So go check that out if you would like to check that out. I was hoping I could find it, but they took it off our site, I think, because it is sold out. So the next piece I want to show you is the Nava table runner. I also don't have this with me, but I thought it was worth mentioning. So it is $71.95, a beautiful table runner. It is a hand woven on a loom. It's light dusty blue and off-white. It's a perfect addition to your summer table display. Features a detailed woven diamond pattern down the center, accented by the off-white stripes on either side, and it's created by women in Nepal earning fair wages and ending poverty cycles for their families. So you can really see the details up close here. And it is a pretty long table runner. I can look up the dimensions for you. So here's our artisan who works on it. And then look, you can literally see them weaving that on the loom right there. So cool. So this artisan, her name is Shilu, and I'm going to read her story. She says, weaving has always fascinated me. I used to watch a brother from my neighborhood weave for hours. I kept learning to weave different patterns by watching others. I would observe them and then try to weave the patterns on my own. I started to buy threads and sold hand-woven dakas at markets. But with the increasing prices of threads and lower return of wage, selling dakas barely covered my expenses. That's when I learned about this artisan community. Everything has changed since I joined this artisan community. It's allowed me to turn my passion to weave into a profession I love. I no longer have to worry about finding customers or markets for my products or about getting the right value for my work. Without weaving, I wouldn't have gained the respect I receive in my community. Love that. Never heard her story or read it before, so that was fun. And you can see it is 14 inches wide by 72 inches long. So it is quite a large table runner. So definitely worth it. And it was literally hand woven. So beautiful, such artisanal skill. I absolutely love it. Love those colors. I feel like you could use it for so many more things than just being a table runner. I'm trying to think. You could put it on your mantle. I mean, I would maybe even use it for like if you're dressing up as like an ancient character. I feel like it would look so good. So many different things that you could use it for. I don't know. I'm thinking outside the box. So the next pieces I want to show you are our home decor pieces. Since we're on home decor, we got some new mango wood pieces. So the first one I want to show you is the lotus trivet. An absolutely beautiful trivet. I've loved this so much. I've actually had this on display in my home. I will show it here on the screen, displayed in my home. I did like a little stylized with my coasters that go with this as well. So we got this big lotus trivet, and then we also got the lotus coasters. So these come in a pack of 4, and they all are a little bit different. So like here's one. You can kind of see the color variations, or these ones are pretty similar, but there is a little bit more of a variation. I'm not sure where my other ones went, to be honest, but I have 4 of them sitting out on my table. I thought I brought them all in with me, but I guess I didn't. But yes, the lotus trivets and coasters. So these are so beautiful. Like I love these. And the cool thing is that there's a story behind the lotus. Our founder has really, really loved them. So she's been grabbing a lot of lotus pieces from our artisans. And the cool thing about a lotus is if you don't know the story of how a lotus grows, they start in pond type of water, and they're down in the mud and the murk, and through over time they rise up to the sunlight. So it's like, and something that you think like there's no life there, it emerges like beautiful, reaching towards the light. So I like the symbolism on that as well, and showing like the transformation that can happen when we continue going towards the light, if that makes sense, going towards the good things. And it's just like full of hope that like when situations seem dark and murky and that there is no hope, that if you just keep pressing towards the sunlight, that the hope will come and that something beautiful could come out of it. So these are our beautiful lotus pieces, and I'll show them on the site. This is the lotus trivet. The lotus trivet is $25.95, so for the big one. And they hand carve in India each lotus trivet into beautiful lotus shape, made from eco-friendly, fast-growing mango wood, a sustainable byproduct of India's mango fruit industry. Each trivet features unique natural wood grains and colorations accented with hand-painted whitewash finish. And the artisanal trivet is designed for you to enjoy your favorite hot dishes without fear of damaging your furniture. So you can also complete the look by adding the lotus coasters. So this one does have has little feet on the bottom. The trivet does. And you can see, like, look at the beautiful detail. Everyone looks so gorgeous. Here's our artisan working on them. Looks like she maybe is doing the painting part, or yeah, and she's like making them nice and smooth. And so this is our artisan. Her name is Rabia. So I'm going to read her story. She says, my brothers taught me this skill of polishing and finishing the products. This is our family business. So when I completed my primary education, I started helping my family business and doing work like polishing and finishing while at home. Now I am working, economically independent, and living a respectful life. Most of the women in my community are homemakers. They only do household work, but I work and support my family. I also encourage other women to join me at work. I want to get married, settle into life, and continue with my work. My favorite memory is when I received my first wages. I went and bought a new dress for me. Love that so much. She was able to, you all know the feeling when you got your first paycheck, and you were able to go buy whatever you wanted because it was your own money. So it's really sweet and cute hearing that story from her. So I also want to show off the coasters. So they come in that pack of 4, $29.95 for the entire set. And they're super fun and cute. And here's some more details of them as well. Really love these coasters, and I did not think that I would love them as much as I do, but I absolutely love them. Like, I am literally so in love with them, and I have them displayed in my home as made a reel with them and took some pictures with them for my Instagram and things, but then I have left them there. And I'm like, you know what? They're going to sit there for a little bit. When I go to my next market, I'll take them with me, of course, if anyone would like to grab them. But for now, they're mine, and I'm keeping them to myself. So those were all of my pieces. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was everything that I had in the June lookbook chapter. So let me know what you thought of these beautiful pieces. Oh my gosh, I just love them so much. They're so gorgeous. This was one of our best launches, in my opinion, for the year 2023, if not the best. I absolutely love all the pieces from this line. I love that we're keeping up with the trends of this shade of blue that is really trendy right now, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love all of these pieces, and I hope that you do too. So let me know what you thought of these pieces, and you can take action today and be part of these world-changing stories, be part of stories of women all around the world, Nepal, India, Guatemala, and in Uganda, by shopping with me. So you can head to my website, and I'll put it on the screen here, and you can go shop with me at kindredmovement.com/shop. You can click on it and you'll find a hostess's link there. And then if you shop a hostess's link, you can help us give days of scholarships to women who are survivors of trafficking going through Elevate Academy, an online academy made by human trafficking survivors for human trafficking survivors, where they can have so much hope, and it is just an amazing program. So you can shop through those hostess links and make an impact, but you can make an even bigger impact by hosting your own pop-up with me. I'm looking for women who are passionate about this mission and would be willing to invite a couple friends to a pop-up in Messenger. If you're local to me in Florida, I would also love to pop up in person. It's completely free for you, super simple and easy. I give you all the wording, how to invite your friends and what to do, and then I do all the rest. It really only takes you about 15 to 20 minutes of your week, and we can make such a huge impact on women all around the world. And you can give those Elevate days through all the sales that happen, and then you get to grab free and discounted pieces, which is so amazing. So if you're loving that Bisa tote, but it's out of your budget, you can grab it half price or even free through your pop-up. So would love to do that with you. And then the biggest way that you can make a huge impact with me is by joining as a partner. So I'm a partner with Trades of Hope. I just tell these artisan stories. I tell others about this beautiful mission, about these women, about their beautiful products. I wear and share them, and I'm able to make such a huge impact. I'm literally 1 month away from heading to Guatemala next month. That is something I earned as a perk being a Trades of Hope partner. I didn't earn my way there in that they're paying my way, but I earned my spot on the trip. And then through my sales, I've been able to earn my way there to pay for my own tickets and pay for my housing. And I cannot wait. It's 1 month away to be with my artisan partners there. If you'd like to follow my journey on that, you can head to my VIP group. That's also in the link above, my Fair Trade Tribe, and I will be sharing lots of exclusive content there And I'll also be on social media sharing as well. I'm sure if you know me, that's where I'll be. So I would love to share all of that with you, and you can come be a part of it with me. But you could earn your way on a trip like that if you come and partner with me. So that's an extra added perk. And of course, I get like discounted pieces. I get to be on artisan calls every single month. I get lots of perks that are super fun. And we also have this amazing sisterhood that you could come be part of. So I would love to have you, would love to coach you and connect with you and help you be successful in this beautiful missional business where when you succeed, she succeeds. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next episode. And thanks so much again. I've been having such a great summer, been enjoying my time here with you. So let me know what you thought of these beautiful products, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.